Ready to begin? Once you start, you will not be able to pause or retake. Please set your headphone volume.
This is a microphone check. If you use a microphone, keep it 3 to 5 centimeters away from your mouth. Do not touch the microphone. If you use a speakerphone, hold it 30 to 45 centimeters from your mouth. Please count aloud from 1 to 4.
Speaking tips. It is important to speak naturally during the test. Here are some tips. Speak at a normal speed like you would during a conversation. Speak like you are talking to a person on the phone. There is no need to speak too carefully or slowly. Speak at a normal volume, not too loud or too soft. When you are ready, click Next.
Before you start the test, we need to hear you speak, so we'll give you a question. Listen to the question, then give your answer. You have 30 seconds to answer this question. Try to speak for as long as you can. How do you like to spend your weekend time? Explain in detail.
To start the test, please click Next. Part A. Reading. Please read the sentences as you are instructed. Please read sentence 1. Now read sentence 2. Now please read sentence 3. Now read sentence 4. Now read sentence 5. Please read sentence 6. Now read sentence 7. Now read sentence 8. Part B. Repeat. Please repeat each sentence that you hear. For example,
My manager is out of town this week.
How was I supposed to know?
I'm afraid he's right about your car.
Instead of renting, we want to buy a house.
Please try to find the book I gave you. System testing will begin in 2 months.
Are these available only in green?
Reservations must be guaranteed by a credit card.
The golden age of radio is over.
Ben's company is located in the new industrial park.
Before locking up, turn the heat down and set the alarm.
One of those light bulbs hasn't been working for weeks.
It would have been more sensible to check the label before opening the box.
Discover nature by taking a beautiful walk through the open country.
We expect the new project to be financially on target.
Computers are thought to have many remarkable powers.
Part C. Questions. Now, please just give a simple answer to the questions. For example, a voice says,
"Would you get water from a bottle or a newspaper?"
and you say,
A bottle.
or,
From a bottle.
Danny was shocked when he received his electricity bill. Was he pleased or surprised?
Donald's solution was incorrect. Did he have the right or wrong answer?
Would a bunch be one flower or many flowers?
To water the garden, would you use a hose or a rake?
What common substance can a person put in coffee to make it sweeter?
If I had a violin, would I play it or drive it?
Pamela is a good babysitter. Is she responsible or horrible?
Jack inherited his house. Did he buy it or receive it?
Which is bigger, a mouse or a dog?
What is the relation of Susie's mother's brother to Susie?
If Anne's account is overdue, does she still owe money or does she owe no money?
Her gambling was excessive. Did she do it too often or too infrequently?
Is land that's almost completely surrounded by water a peninsula or a river?
Would you sit or stand to eat at the table?
Do we wear shoes or gloves on our hands?
Where would you probably find a stage? In a theater or in a kitchen?
What are the pages of a book usually made of?
If the mayor is in favor of restricting library hours, does he want the library to have longer hours or shorter hours?
Which is brighter, the sun or a light bulb? Does a coach or a player usually train a team?
Which part of your body do you use for smelling?
Benjamin is empathetic. Is he cold or caring?
What's the adult form of a baby girl?
Does a bottle or a jar usually have a wider neck?
Part B. Sentence builds. Now please rearrange the word groups into a sentence. For example, a voice says,
Was reading. My mother. Her favorite magazine.
and you say,
My mother was reading her favorite magazine.
Discuss. Let's. This. To school. Walked slowly. Mary. Under. Hide. Your blanket. Always hates. Going first. His oldest daughter. Tells jokes. About himself. Her uncle.
The wall. The fax machine. Is plugged into.
Into this country. 3 teenagers. Brought the rare paintings.
We can't hear you. Place the microphone near your mouth and speak louder. Please read the numbers as you are instructed. This is a microphone check. Please read the numbers in the active box aloud. Your test is about to continue.
Was on display. In the library. Her collection.
Available later today. The new training. Schedule will be:
Did anyone threaten his reputation to destroy?
Part E, Story Retellings. You will hear a short story. You will have 30 seconds to retell the story. Try to retell as much of the story as you can, including the situation, characters, actions.
One day, a young woman was getting ready to walk to work. She put on her heavy coat and then put on her walking shoes. When she left her house, it was so cold that she could see her breath. Then she heard a very loud car horn. She realized it was her friend who had stopped to pick her up. She was very glad that she didn't have to walk when it was so cold out. After dinner, a mother told her son to take out the garbage bag by the door. The boy ignored his mother and went to watch television instead. A few hours later, the mother came back and saw their dog chewing on the garbage bag. Garbage was all over the floor. So the mother made the son pick up all the garbage, clean the floors, and take the dog for a walk.
Bob went to visit his niece Caitlin for her birthday. Caitlin liked animals a lot. As a birthday present, her parents gave her a puppy. When Bob came to the house for the party, Caitlin invited him to play with the puppy. The puppy liked Bob and licked his face.
Part F, Open Questions. You will hear a question, and then you will have 40 seconds to answer the question.
You have been asked to give a speech to a large group of teenagers, and you can choose to speak about any topic you wish. What topic would you choose to speak about? Why? You have been asked to give a speech to a large group of teenagers, and you can choose to speak about any topic you wish. What topic would you choose to speak about? Why? Sometimes friends do not agree about an important issue, and they cannot resolve the difference. What is the best way to handle an argument with a friend? Sometimes friends do not agree about an important issue, and they cannot resolve the difference. What is the best way to handle an argument with a friend?
This is the end of the test. If you wish, you may continue and answer the following questions about yourself. These questions